So for a very long time, Star Wars fans have been calling for some more dark side action. The light side is getting a little boring, and the light side winning most of the time is getting even more stale. We want some dark side shows and movies. Well, we're finally going to get them. I'm about to tell you some crazy leaks that I've been hearing from people, as well as explain some things that have been officially confirmed by Lucasfilm. Stay tuned until the end for a leak that just came out yesterday and it will blow your mind. Let's get into it. So let's start off first with these leaks. Josh from Den of Nerds is the one who originally reported this, but he has reported that Revan and Bane are actually returning, but not in their original timeline. Now, I did a video a while back on why I think the High Republic will use Old Republic character arcs, but rename the characters and have them in a different time period. And this is pretty much exactly what Josh is reporting. This would work perfectly because the character arcs of the Old Republic characters are already proven to work. Fans obviously love them, and they have been begging for these characters in live action forever. So I think the High Republic will take arcs of Bane and Revan, give them a new time period, new names, new looks, and put them in live action for a High Republic TV show. I don't really think this could fail, especially if you have someone who loves the Old Republic running it like Dave Filoni. For the High Republic launch, they did make it seem like a Revan or Bane return is very possible. They kept on making references to the Old Republic, and at one point the words Knights of the Old Republic even came out of one of their mouths. We also have seen a head game developer from Lucasfilm tweeting things hinting at some crazy games coming soon. I'm thinking we're getting Knights of the Old Republic either revamped or maybe a High Republic version of it. The High Republic version will probably have the characters like Revan and Bane in it and all the other characters from KOTOR, and I'm not really sure how this would go over with fans. In my opinion, if you're going to do the Old Republic games, just do the Old Republic games. I don't see the reason for Disneyfying everything you do. Just give us what we want. All this High Republic stuff is definitely Kathleen Kennedy's creation, and if you're watching this the day it comes out, I'll be streaming tonight to talk about all of that stuff. Now, the TV show Acolyte is already 100% confirmed by Lucasfilm. There's no speculation in that statement whatsoever, but there is some speculation happening in what the show will exactly be about. A lot of people are saying it may involve Palpatine, but I don't think the timelines quite add up there. But there is a report that came out literally today that Plagueis will play a big role in the show. Plagueis lived until he was about 115, so this is possible. Now, the report doesn't say that Plagueis will be in the show, it says he will be heavily involved. This could mean that he comes back as a ghost, or maybe his name is just mentioned a lot, or maybe he is the one that causes the fall of the High Republic. But the basis of this show is that it will be centered around the dark side. It will actually be a dark side POV, which is what Star Wars fans have been begging for forever, and that has already been confirmed by Lucasfilm and Disney. Now, a lot of people have problems with this show already. We did hear them say it will be a female-centric show, and Lucasfilm seems to be leaning into the female-heavy stuff already. All I'm going to say is hold on and just wait and see what happens. There's no point in condemning the show before the cast is even announced, so let's just wait and see. And even if it is female-centric, it still may be good. You can have good female shows and movies if they're done right and aren't all about woman power. Just make a good show, please, I'm begging you. Now, those were the most concrete reports that we've gotten so far, but that doesn't mean they're the only ones. We have also heard of a young Palpatine series coming as well. Now, the reports for this do say in the works, which could mean literally anything. If two Lucasfilm execs are at lunch and one of them says a young Palpatine show would be cool, then that means it's in the works. So I wouldn't read too much into this report, I just know that all of these rumors and leaks aren't a coincidence. The reason all of this is starting to come out about the dark side taking over is probably because of John and Dave. I would bet you they have been asking for dark side content ever since they got in at Lucasfilm, and given their recent success, they were finally granted it. I think if Star Wars goes dark, it will be extremely well received by fans. Now, if they do go fully dark, we are going to need to see some dark stuff. We can't be having PG rated dark side content, we need some rated R stuff. I mean, Disney's letting Deadpool be rated R, let's get some horror rated R dark side movies. That would bring Star Wars back for sure in my opinion. But regardless, Star Wars is going dark as early as next year, and in my opinion, it's going to be glorious if done right. But what do you think about Star Wars going dark in the future? I think it's a very good decision because to a lot of people, the light side winning all the time is getting very stale. And I think the dark side winning a couple times would be a very good contrast and keep things very interesting. But if you did like this video, consider checking out some of my other content and maybe even subscribing. And also, if you like this video, leave a like on the video. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.